Before we start this video, I want to acknowledge this video's resolution, and I'm pretty sure you can tell it's kind of bad. Most of what you're seeing here was captured by me playing on Xbox One 1080p TV. Now I tried tweaking my TV settings, my Xbox settings, and my game capture card settings to no avail. So all these pixels that are flickering about, if that disrupts your viewing pleasure, I want to apologize for my underwhelming performance, and I promise to be a better man starting from next year. Anyway, on with the game. We'll start off with the campaign and Spec Ops. The single player, in one word, is excellent. Rather than the traditional world is ending with the absence of logic, Infinity Ward have taken a more contemporary approach, basing it primarily in a fictional country in the Middle East. They thankfully have toned down the Michael Bay sections that the franchise has been doing since Modern Warfare 2. There's still a few herrings of them present here, but they were all appropriate enough for me to not be taken out of it. The campaign comes along with some really cool moments, my personal favourite being the clean house mission. The atmosphere and tone was all done to perfection. There's the defensive battle on Embassy that has a really tense build up to the engagement, and they do a good job at consistently mixing up the gameplay with stealth, chaos, sniper overwatch, and guiding a lady through danger, which, I gotta admit, I was pretty shocking at. And let's not get into the concept of identifying threats, which I was also garbage at. All of the characters we meet along the way are written and performed well, the big highlight being our old friend Captain Price. Barry Sloan, while unfortunately he didn't get to hold on to his Liverpool accent, does nevertheless do the role proud, with his reimagining of Captain Price, aka the guy that just casually lit a cigar seconds after hanging some poor bugger through the roof.
Ah, yes! Another day of hard work, huh? Being a chef ain't easy.
In all seriousness though, I think the campaign is overall the best part of this whole package, and hopefully because of the overall positive reception, except from the Russians, these more gritty narratives are something that other game developers should perhaps reconsider giving another shot at in the future. As of right now, I've only played one of the 4 missions in Spec Ops. After overhearing that a lot of YouTubers were saying that the mode wasn't that great, I've had a lot of hesitation to even bother. And after playing one, I can say it's nothing more than a blood-filled, chaotic slaughterhouse. It's 4 of you versus an entire army. Like, we're 15 minutes into a mission, balls deep, scrambling enemy weapons because we can't find enough ammo. And I just got to a point where I just had to stop and ask myself, are there genuinely this many terrorists in the world? Instead of perhaps putting the difficulty on veteran with a respectable amount of NPCs, they instead went for a normal difficulty and gave us a disrespectful amount. It's great for XP, I guess, but I play to have fun. And this isn't fun. Now let's dive into the multiplayer. This is gonna be interesting. The maps are a pile of ass. The only maps I remotely enjoyed were the ones we had in the beta, and they're just alright, they're not great. I think the overall problem that these new maps bring along with them are just the inconsistent flows to battles. Moments of aggressive Rambo style with plenty of yeets and Kobes, and then others which are more Rainbow Six slug-paced wall-hugging approaches. You know, I find the term camping very offensive. Tactical mobilization, please. And you could argue that this is perhaps a good thing. You know, the game is asking you to constantly switch up your playstyle, but because of the map design, along with a few audio issues and the fast TTK, there's never really any clear indication of when and how you're supposed to approach engagements until it's too late. Right, screw this, I'm camping. Gonna twitch the corners. Anything over here? Nope. Forget it, this is boring. Oh, you stupid motherfucker! And that's why I think I've had a lot of fun in modes like Search and Destroy and Gunfight, because everyone for the most part approaches gameplay the same way. But every other mode? I mean, here boy, here's a bone, go fed. Make sure that little prick Odie doesn't get it before you. Campers are a huge problem. Look, okay, I'm a simple man, right? And I work hard every weekday to earn my living. And when I finally get home to relax and chill out on some video games, I don't want the lobbies to be crawling with AIDS. I understand that this is the community that can't even spell the name of their own game when it trends on Twitter, but for Christ's sake, man, do I camp outside your house? Eh? And there's other little issues like character models haven't all got the same hitboxes, so there's notably better ones to choose from. But I like playing as the Spetsnaz Minotaur, mainly because he has big arms. The weapon balance? I don't care if you're watching this at a later date. F that. I don't care. The 725. Need I say more? This thing is more powerful than the USAS-12 with 12G frags on Battlefield 3. I plead my innocence though, by stating I have never used this weapon. You want proof? Here you go. Look, no attachments, just the skin that was like I think from the beta or something. Never used it. Case closed. So this game frustrates me a lot, and I'm not the only one. Throughout the years I've always thought I played games with people who were very chilled out, level-headed and down to earth. And now having played this game with them for a few weeks, I don't see them that way no more. They are not the people I remember falling in love with. But having let all that out, I still really like this game. Now let's see if any anime plot twist can match that. The gunplay is brilliant. I love the new little additions they've added like the double sprint, the ADS reload, the sound design is amazing, and I love the new kill streaks. When you're performing really well, despite probably playing more likely on a garbage map, that almost becomes irrelevant when you call in a chopper gunner, or cruise missiles, or white phosphorus. I could still see myself playing this game come December, January time, and only time will tell when we find out what kind of treatment Activision will give this game down the line. And I want to be hopeful, but I'm not holding my breath. I do hope though they are able to pump out a lot more content once that map designer comes out of hiding. It's all promised to be free, and I also must praise them for adding crossplay. I want to give a special shout out to all my friends who made the jump to PC and left me on Xbox. F you. I hope your life is really miserable, but please, when you get some free time, come add me up and we'll catch up and we'll play a game together. That's all from me anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you've made it to the end, I appreciate you putting up with the resolution. So thank you for that, and I hope to see you all again soon. Take care.